Hey everyone, welcome back to Medieval Engineers. Another quick update. I haven't quite finished the gating for my castle entrance I've been working on because I ran into a slight problem, which I'm going to go over right now, which is how dynamic blocks, how these gears have been working. As you can see, something simple like this, short, not a lot of weight, goes really fast. Really easy to turn, and you can probably hear it hitting the ground there because I didn't build it off the ground enough. Say you want to, well, I'm not sure what this is officially called, this kind of gear setup, probably something like transverse gears or something like that, but to change the direction that you're spinning, if you have like a complex contraption, have that set up, you can see it's going a lot slower because it's having to push more weight than just one block on its own like that, spinning like crazy. This one's starting to slow down, but it's still moving pretty good. Got enough force behind it. But then you come over here, and this is where I was running into trouble and problems with the gate that I was trying to set up is, if you go beyond two gears like this, or if you just have too much weight that you're trying to spin around, it starts going really slow and it starts getting caught up a lot easier because there's not as much force pushing behind it. So you can see after a while it kind of gets stuck and hung up on itself and won't advance. So I had pretty much set up the gate that I had in mind with my build, but I ran into this problem and had to scrap the entire idea. So I'll show you what I have so far. We're going to be building a bit. Let me go to spectator mode. I was messing with some stair designs. It's kind of reversed right now, so I gotta change it. So just kind of ignore these stairs. They'll probably end up coming over to this side, but where you saw last time, I guess this tower was only half built. This one was finished. The entryway, I'm really like how the entryway turned out. The double parapet in the little gate entrance here. Then I decided to bring the walls back for the little entryway, and then in the middle, like I said, started building. Oh, sorry, that's the phone. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Had to answer the phone real quick. Let's see, where was I? I think I was explaining the actual gatehouses here that I was working on. I keep doing that, thinking I'm controlling my character and wanting to drop down, so just hitting fly mode off real quick. I gotta stop doing that. Anyway, the actual gatehouses here that I built actually took me a while to try and conceptualize this and figure out how I wanted it to look and function exactly. I started off with whole blocks like this going around the sides, so basically it was just the staircase. But then I started thinking how gatehouses normally have a little more than that, usually some supplies, because guard at a gatehouse would normally be there for a while, so probably like some weapons, table, and some barrels with food or stores or whatever in it. So I figured I would need a little more room, so I decided to go with the stone walls instead of the stone blocks. What else? What else? Oh yeah, because a regular doorway. If I can find the right piece. Trying to fit a regular doorway in the same block space as the stairs makes it so that you can't ascend the stairs, because basically your head hits into the top of the doorway. You can't go through the door and climb the stairs at the same time. And I couldn't figure out a way to have this stone archway here, because the doorway actually has stone across the bottom, like that. So if I had that up here, you would have that floating bit right there, and you still wouldn't be able to get up the stairs. However, the stone wall arch doesn't have the bottom there. So I had that up there and was trying to figure out ways to support the sides. And there wasn't really a block that could do that for me, so I just went ahead and used the wood timbers here. Going straight down, and it turned out really, not really well, it turned out okay. I mean, in the development build, the dev build that they showed the trailer on, they actually have posts like this, but they're stone instead of wood. So hopefully I'll be able to replace that in a future update for the game and have that look a little more smooth and not broken like that. Like I said, I had these gears set up on either side of the gatehouse and was trying to link them together so that if you were turning a wheel on this side, it would work the wheel on that side at the same time, so that 2 points of the gate would raise at the same time, so that you wouldn't have it so you wouldn't have a lopsided gate basically. So I had to cut out a hole in the wall so that I could see what was going on as I was working with them. But it turned out just too many turns on the gears and it was just too great of a distance to cover between these two gatehouses. So what I'm gonna have to end up doing, first off, placing these walls. And roof. I'm gonna do a little bit of building at the end of this episode, just to I haven't really shown much building in the other videos I've done, except for the first one where I built a small house. So not really sure what's popular right now, since I'm relatively new to the scene. So I'm just kind of experiment around with a couple different videos, trying out different things. So I figure the first two couple were mainly talking about the game and what I wanted to do. I figured this time I'll actually show off some of the games. So I actually started to build trying to remember. I had an earlier save where I actually started to build my new gateway here. I was going to build a big arch coming over so that basically, was it 3? Yeah. Basically have the wall come in here, come out to here. That way it's a much shorter distance to cover between 2 winches, 2 ropes, and wheels, and whatever. I'm having trouble finding the right word for the whole system. As you can tell, I'm not really an engineer. Let's see. I had that curved like that, I think. No, don't. Alright, we're good. Got a little stutter there. I don't think I have, I turned autosave off because that makes the game stutter, but that's what happened last time. I was trying to get these corners rounded and the game actually froze on me and crashed. So let's see. Those are rounded. I think I thought I deleted something I shouldn't have there, but it still looks good. Alright, so that's a little bit more separate now. These come up. I think I'm going to leave these as just archways. Just seems more... it suits it better. It seems more fitting instead of an actual door, because you'd want to be able to get out to the gate quickly to open it or close it. So you wouldn't want a door to get in the way. Probably a door down here, if there's ever a way where you can have a door in the same space as stairs and still be able to use the stairs. So there's that. I forget if... Let me save it real quick. Because this is actually where I was at when it crashed last time. I was getting rid of these stairs since they didn't belong here. Also, don't know how well the sounds and music for the game are coming through under the commentary. I mean, it seems alright to me, but I'm kind of weird, so I don't know if you can hear it too well, but the soundtrack for this game is pretty good. It puts me in mind of Age of Empires 2, which is good because that was medieval and this is medieval as well. So it makes me feel real nostalgic while I'm playing this game because I used to play Age of Empires 2 all the time. I was actually homeschooled at one point, and my parents let me play it as part of my history assignment since a lot of the stuff in Age of Empires 2 is based on history. So it has a very warm place in my heart, that game does. It always will. Alright, there's just stairs out of the way. I think I was doing the parapet. No, I was doing just the battlements. I wasn't doing the platform, just that one. There we go. Forget what I did for the corner, though. So I don't think the round one's gonna work right. Nah, it's not, because you actually need the platform for it. There's no offset variant for the round corner, so it's kind of frustrating. I had this figured out before I lost the save. I had this corner working perfectly. I don't remember how I had it set up. That's annoying. Hopefully it'll come to me. I'll just leave it as is right now and work a bit more on the wall here. So getting back to where I was before the game crashed on me, before I was working on these, that's right. Well, let me place that there. That's weird. It did over here, but not here. And yet you can place it against that block, and it's fine. Just, again, early access, so gonna have a few minor hiccups like that. I think I left too wide gap. No, I think it was 4. That way I could have a 2-block thick wall going up, but then that doesn't leave a lot of room to walk across. Let's see something. These platforms. I go like this. And I gotta place it against the block. Seems that it only wants to connect to the other small blocks. Because you have the large blocks, which are the blocks that take up this big square area, and then most of the dynamic blocks only take up a fraction of the space within the large block area that you see outlined. So I think small blocks really only want to connect to other small blocks. At the moment, at least. I don't know if that'll change in days to come or not. How many was that? 4 down. Where are those 3 and in 1? That looks a lot better, actually. Get the platform. Not sure how long the video has been going on now since I had to pause for that phone call. I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Probably finish the rest of the static building for the gate off camera, and then once I figure out a way to do an actual gate to put in here, once I figure out the mechanics for the dynamic blocks and how I want that to work, once I figure that out, I'll do another episode and showcase that, working with the dynamic blocks to build the gate. Probably be experimenting over here in this little flat thing I built. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and take care.